Justin Hamilton here for BankSA'sTalkFringe.com. The first interview with Wil Anderson did so much money, they've recommissioned a sequel. I'm very excited about this.
It's like the Big Mama's House sequel.
Yes.
Long awaited by the public. People are just like, make that a franchise. We feel like as a franchise, we'll do a couple more, we'll run out a bit of steam, then we're going to reboot it with a gritty reboot. And it was just start the franchise again with younger versions of us. It's going to be brilliant. Like, we've got a whole plan, we've got a marketing budget. It's probably the next 5 or 6 fringes. Just watch out for us.
Oh, it's amazing, because you felt like you just didn't know enough about Big Mama in the first one.
Oh, look, I mean, I thought the sequel answered a lot of questions, but I think the introduction certainly of the son in the third one has been a unique twist that they both have to become fat old women.
Yes.
I mean, I think like that is a unique circumstance. It's much like the script I read online that never got made into a movie for Weekend at Ernie's, which was going to be a Weekend at Bernie's sequel, but not with Bernie, but with Bernie's cousin Ernie. That the similar circumstances were actually going to happen, and they actually were going to make that into a movie, and you can actually read the script online. So if you don't, if you're too far away to come out for any of the fringe shows, Weekend at Ernie's, find it online, and just maybe next year I'll actually do a reading of Weekend at Ernie's here at the Fringe. You heard it here first.
How good would it be if it was played by Ernie from Sesame Street as well?
And Ernie Sigley, playing both Ernies. Like he's good Ernie, he's bad Ernie, much like Fight Club. We'll give it a sort of, Chuck Palahniuk sort of reboot, very gritty. Which is it Ernie Sigley or is it Ernie from Sesame Street?
Yeah.
There's a lot of ideas, and we probably shouldn't give them all away right now.
No, that'd be ridiculous, giving away for free.
Yep.
Now look, you got some pretty good reviews for your show tonight. How would you review your audience?
Yeah, they're pretty smart tonight. In fact, I did review them at one stage. I stopped the show and I said, this is really unprofessional, but I just made up about the last 5 minutes of this show off the top of my head, and I wanted to tell you that, not as a boast about what I'd just done, but as a thank you to you, because the only nights where I can improvise that freely and make it work, like I really improvised a new 5-minute bit, and I reckon it'll work in every show, and it just came off the top of my head, and it became because they were a supportive audience, and they were intelligent, and they were into that moment, and I just wanted to stop and go, hey, you guys were part of that, you don't get checks, you're not going to get a percentage of the money I'm going to make from that excellent routine I improvised in your company, but I just wanted you to know, at least a little pat on the back, like those twins from Facebook, that you guys were part of the journey, and now you'll be bitter old twins looking at me making fortunes from that bit of material. I think that could have been us. We started that.
People will talk about where were you when Wil Anderson ad-libbed that bit of material, and how many people are at the show tonight?
1,000 minus 600, 400.
Yeah. So, but there'll be about 40,000 who claim to be there.
40,000 at least, minimum. Minimum. They'll get them together at the Adelaide Oval. Some will have to stand outside on screens. And Les Burdett, they'll get Les Burdett back, and they will get them all together, and they'll just recreate the show, but with the current Australian Test team playing all the characters that I talked about, or the horse that I talk about being afraid of and stuff like that in the show. They'll actually play all those characters. It'll be really, it'll be awesome. Like, it'll appeal to people who like cricket and people who like fringe theatre.
Wil Anderson, he hosts the Gruen Transfer. Justin Hamilton, just happy to be here.